Getting about principle number 2 today, and we'll have a few different locations, scenic changes, as I record these on the go each week to make sure that they come out each week. So back in Sydney at the moment. Principle number 2, sensation of progress. Those who know me, have been on the table with me and are part of Posture Plus already know all about the sensation of progress. And this is a big one. So debunking the if it stops hurt and acknowledging that there's a very fine line between hurting yourself and feeling genuine pain and breaking through, that might not be the right word, moving through, extending your capacity beyond what the physiological range is. So to explain all of that, this might be a long video. Let's look at movement's not an inconvenience. Like, we really need to be moving more than ever because our life is so automated, sedentary, and we outsource everything. So movement does need to be scheduled into our day. And as principle 1 was all about daily movement practice, then this is a big part of how things accumulate and how a lot of issues get thrown into getting older when it's not necessarily the case. So I'll talk further in other principles about the anatomical range of motion and the physiological range of motion. The sensation of progress is introducing this concept. And basically we want to look at flipping that if it hurts, we want to look at flipping the if it hurts, stop mantra, which was started for good reason and still applies. But we want to look at if there's no sensation, which initially a lot of people will call pain. If there's no sensation, then there's not going to be any success. And this is a big reason, in my opinion, why stretching gets such a bad rap. Because if you're doing it correctly and you are challenging your range of motion, what you perceive is your limit, you are getting into positions to take the tissues beyond where they're currently comfortable, which is not pleasant, but it's not pain. And this is the detail that we go into with Posture Plus. So the sensation of progress is pain you must obey. That was one of the sayings from one of my dear teachers that I did an apprenticeship with, Dr. Keneally. Pain you must obey. And I'm doing this with my lovely chi ball behind my back because I've been traveling on the road out of my usual daily routine, not being on the bike today. And I'm just making sure I'm looking after myself in the best way I can, knowing what I'm dealing with while I'm traveling and in these current times. So pain you must obey, but if there's no sensation, there's no success. So the whole premise behind the sensation of progress is learning to really understand the different signals which we experience as sensations in the body as we're doing things. So those that go to the gym and do their weights, you feel that burn during the exercise. That's not pain. You're not injured as such. You're just feeling the effects of muscle fatigue, and that's that burning sensation. So with the stretching component of things, and even with the Pilates-based work that we play with in the Posture Plus program, is you're working and connecting to, listening to, observing the different sensations that the body is giving you. And that then guides what you do. Going further, adding a twist or adding a breath or pausing. So the sensation of progress is the dividing line, and learning to push those limits and really make changes in our physiological range to get to our anatomical range. And then also respecting and observing, not going too far and not forcing things, and not charging ahead mindlessly. So it's having that awareness and having that connection to what's going on and what those sensations mean, and what ones are to keep going, you're okay, go further, you're about to have a breakthrough, or back off, that sounds like or feels like it's stirring something up. So it's a little dance. Another saying for Dr. Keneally was to dance under the radar of pain. And so then learning what that perimeter is, what that line is the work behind the daily practice. So hopefully that inspires you to challenge yourself a bit more. If you're new to movement and everything hurts, you'll get to understand and you'll get to enjoy a lot of those sensations that are initially quite overwhelming, definitely unpleasant, but not actually pain.